There is a quiet moment in every room where attention shifts. Not because someone is loud, not because someone demands it, but because someone enters the room with a presence that feels different. She is not dressed exactly like everyone else, yet somehow she looks more refined, more confident, more intentional. This is the subtle power of breaking the dress code correctly, because true elegance does not always mean following rules. Sometimes elegance means knowing exactly when to bend them. Today we are going to explore a fascinating concept in the world of style and social psychology: the power move of breaking the dress code. Why confident, high-status individuals sometimes choose to dress slightly differently from expectations. And why, when done correctly, this creates a powerful impression of authority, individuality, and refined confidence. But this is also where many people make mistakes. Breaking a dress code without understanding elegance can quickly look careless. So in this video, we'll explore the psychology behind dress codes, why powerful people sometimes break them, how elegance changes the rules of fashion, and how you can use subtle style shifts to elevate your presence. Let's begin. Understanding dress codes. Dress codes exist for a reason. They help create social harmony and visual order. Whether it's a business environment, a formal dinner, or a social event, dress codes communicate expectations. They signal professionalism, respect for the occasion, cultural awareness. When everyone follows the same dress standard, the environment feels structured and predictable. But interestingly, research in social psychology shows something fascinating. People who slightly deviate from dress expectations while still appearing polished are often perceived as more confident and higher status. This is called the red sneakers effect, a concept studied by Harvard researchers. When someone intentionally breaks a minor dress rule, observers often assume this person must be confident enough to make their own choices. But the key word here is intentional. Breaking a dress code accidentally looks careless. Breaking it deliberately, with refinement, looks powerful. The difference between careless and intentional. This is where elegance enters the conversation. Elegant women do not reject structure entirely. Instead, they understand it deeply. They respect the environment. They observe what others are wearing. And then, sometimes, they introduce a subtle variation. Not chaos, not rebellion, just a small signature. For example, imagine a formal business environment where everyone is wearing black and navy suits. An elegant woman might choose a beautifully tailored cream blazer, a silk blouse in a soft neutral tone, minimalist gold jewelry. She still looks professional, but she also looks distinctive. This subtle difference signals individuality without disrespecting the environment. And that balance is the secret. Why high-status people break dress codes. One reason confident individuals sometimes bend style rules is that status allows freedom. Think about influential figures in technology, fashion, or business. Many of them develop a signature style. Steve Jobs wore black turtlenecks. Anna Wintour rarely appears without her iconic sunglasses. Certain designers wear monochrome outfits almost daily. These choices are not random. They create identity. And identity is powerful. Elegant women also develop subtle style signatures. It may be a consistent color palette, a particular jewelry style, a preference for tailored silhouettes. Over time, this creates recognition. People remember how they appear, and this consistency builds personal authority. The elegance rule: break only one element. There is a simple principle many stylists follow. If you break a dress code rule, break only one element. Everything else should remain polished and appropriate. For example, at a formal dinner, the expected dress may be a classic black evening dress. An elegant woman might wear a minimalist ivory gown instead of black. The rule is technically broken, but the elegance remains intact. Another example might be in professional settings. Instead of traditional pumps, someone might wear refined leather loafers. The rest of the outfit remains structured and sophisticated. This single variation creates interest without disrupting harmony. The language of confidence. Clothing communicates before we speak. It tells people how we see ourselves. Breaking a dress rule slightly can signal confidence because it suggests, I understand the expectations and I am comfortable shaping them. But this confidence must come from authenticity. If someone wears something unusual purely to attract attention, the effect feels forced. Elegant rule breaking is quiet. It does not demand approval. It simply reflects personal clarity. The mistake many people make. Unfortunately, some people misunderstand the concept of breaking the dress code. They assume it means rejecting all standards. But elegance is never careless. If clothing appears sloppy, overly revealing, or disconnected from the setting, it no longer signals confidence. It signals disregard. And disregard rarely appears elegant. The goal is not rebellion. The goal is refinement with individuality. The power of subtle distinction. One of the most attractive qualities of elegant style is subtle distinction. This might appear in small details. The cut of a jacket, the texture of fabric, the choice of accessories, the color palette. These details allow someone to stand apart while still respecting the environment. It is similar to conversation. The most compelling speakers are not the loudest people in the room. They are the ones who speak thoughtfully and intentionally. Style works the same way. Developing your personal elegance code. Over time, elegant women often develop what we might call a personal elegance code. This is not written anywhere, but it reflects their values, their lifestyle, their sense of balance. For some women, it may involve a preference for neutral colors. For others, it might be structured tailoring. Some prefer minimalist jewelry. Others choose a single statement piece. The important part is consistency. When style becomes consistent, it begins to communicate identity. And identity is one of the most powerful elements of elegance, when not to break the dress code. It's also important to recognize situations where following the dress code completely is the most respectful choice. Formal ceremonies, cultural traditions, professional environments with strict expectations. In these situations, elegance often means honoring the occasion fully. True sophistication includes awareness of context. Breaking the dress code is not about rejecting tradition. It is about understanding it deeply enough to express yourself within it. Elegant women know that clothing is a language. Every choice communicates something about intention, awareness, and self-respect. Sometimes elegance means following the rules perfectly, and sometimes elegance means introducing a small, thoughtful variation. But the goal is always the same: balance, refinement, and quiet confidence. Because the most powerful style is not the one that demands attention. It is the one that naturally attracts it. And when elegance is combined with individuality, something remarkable happens. A woman no longer simply follows fashion. She defines her presence. And that is the true power move.